you so bad. I wanna treat you so good. I wanna make you feel only a real man could. Wanna sweep you off your feet. Wanna take you by the head. And when I get you alone, I wanna love you like a Renaissance man. Time goes by so fast, so let's take it real slow. Honey, lock the door, turn the light down low, loosen up that rope, hold me just as tight as you can. And when I get you alone, I wanna love you like a Renaissance man. All day long, you've been on my mind. I'm like a moth drawn to a flame. Venus and Mars, got nothing on us. I can't even recall my own name. We're a 1 and a 5, it's a life path thing. People just don't understand. But when I get you home and we're all alone, I wanna love you like a Renaissance man. All day long, you've been on my mind. I'm like a moth drawn to a flame. Venus and Mars, they got nothing on us. Hell, I can't even recall my own name. We're a 1 and a 5, it's a life path thing. People just don't understand. But when I get you home and we're all alone, I'm gonna love you like a Renaissance man. Renaissance man. Love you like a Renaissance man. When I get you home and we're all alone, I'm gonna love you like a Renaissance man. From back roads to city streets, we let the muddy water run right through our feet. Cold beers and bonfires, Daisy Dukes and big mud tires. Rednecks living blue-collar dreams. Raise a glass up if you know what I mean. Some say we're the worst, some say we're the best, but you can bet your ass we ain't like the rest. Out here with the crickets and the frogs, sipping that shine, singing Hank songs like all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. Burning out moonlight. Yeah, we're burning out moonlight. Cornfields, duck blinds, a mud spinning from all 4 tires. Come home, a long day. I pick my baby up and it's time to play. Get a little gritty under the pale moon sky in the middle of the night. Some say we're the worst, some say we're the best, but you can bet your ass we ain't like the rest.
burning out moonlight.
You can bet your ass we ain't like the rest. Out here with the crickets and the frogs, sipping that shine, singing Hank songs like all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight, burning out that moonlight. Yeah, we're burning out moonlight.
Right meow.
I'm getting real tired of people letting me down. Promise me again that you'll stick around. I keep forgetting that I don't need another hassle. This is my disease. Let me down. Doors closed. Only need this one. He's the one I chose. You talk a big game, that you have what it takes. The smell of cash, and you walk away. Let me down. Doors closed. Only need this one. He's the one I chose. I keep letting fools in that I don't need. I've been tempted off with you with speed. You let me down. Doors closed. Only need this one. He's the one I chose. He's the one I chose.
You know what? You seem pretty cool. Boy, was I a fool. Miss Queen, bitch. Moved next door, thinking you were royalty. Shitty notes on my door. Let's light the world on fire. I want to watch it burn. Let's light the world on fire. I want to watch it burn. Let's light the world on fire. I want to watch it burn. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Let's light the world on fire. I want to watch it burn. Let's light the world on fire. I want to watch it burn.
How's that new one go again?
Da 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 da.
Well, good morning. How are you?
Doing well. How are you today?
I'm good. I get pumped up every morning when I play that little sponsor video towards the end. I'm like screaming on the backside. You don't see it, but it's cute.
It's really good stuff, man. I love listening to all kinds of heavy metal and rock and roll to work out every morning.
Yeah, that's Chasing Supernovas. So we're featuring them coming down for our Easter Bunny beatdown, and we also have a interview with them in April. So
That's
April
awesome.
26th is the interview, and then the 29th is the beatdown. So that's
Nice. Very nice.
it's like a battle of the bands. Yeah, it's great.
That should be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool people coming. Good morning, Miss Regina. How are you doing? So when the comments come up, they'll come down at the bottom, kind of like this right here.
Uh-huh.
So if you see them before I do, you can kind of say it. If you don't, then it's fine. I'll kind of stop you
Okay.
or whatever to kind
Okay,
of
sure.
acknowledge the people in the room. Good morning. Have you had your coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee, unfortunately.
Oh, why? That's
Well, I had stomach surgery about 2 years ago, and I'm not allowed to drink caffeine or
well,
anything.
that's a good reason not to drink coffee then. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I've lost over 320 pounds, so
Hell
it's
yeah, dude. That's awesome.
yeah, I
That's
was 615 in 2001.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. I know how hard that freaking is. I mean, I had a guy friend of mine who was 6'6" and I think it was 625.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had surgery and been working his ass off. So yeah, that shit's hard, man.
It's definitely a challenge every day. I used to be a really bad diabetic, taking 5 shots a day, and now I'm just taking pills now to regulate it. And
Oh,
I've got off about 7 pills a day, so it's mostly vitamins now.
hell yeah, man. You gotta love yourself.
Oh, it's a big improvement. I can actually sleep at night. I don't have to wear a sleep machine, and
Hell
it
yeah.
helps me on stage too. With my cardio is a lot better, and my voice is a lot better, and just trying to get a little bit better and look better on stage for myself anyway.
Now you just moved, right?
I just moved back to Tennessee. I was down in Florida for 2 years and went back to Tennessee on December 9th.
What part of Tennessee?
We live in Bristol, Tennessee right now, and I think we're going to end up in like Knoxville
Oh, hell yeah.
eventually.
Oh yeah. You like it?
I love Tennessee. It's more my music style than it was in Florida. I was really like out of my element
Right.
in Florida. Florida's a great place to visit. Don't get me wrong, but for me living down there, the Southern rock and the classic rock's okay. Southern rock and country is kind of nailed to extinct down that way.
Right.
So
Yes and no. I mean, there's some parts, you just gotta, they're hidden very well.
right. I was we were in Boca Raton, Boynton Beach area, and
Oh.
I think there was maybe 3 places in a 50-mile radius of where we lived that actually did country.
Yeah.
So
See, over here in Polk County, we do country a lot because
right.
we rednecks over here in Grady Judd's County. It's great. I'm like,
But we
both of my
Southern
animals
rock,
right now
yeah.
are apparently wanting attention. I don't know really.
Hey,
I got a cat in one hand and the dog in the other. So it's
I'm a fur baby guy. I have a little sheepoo at home that has the underbite and everything, and she's a daddy's girl, so she always tries to get in my lap every chance she gets.
it's weird. Every time I turn on the camera in the morning, like I'm playing music the whole 30 minutes from 8:30 until 9, and they don't want nothing to do with me. Not no. And so as soon as I turn the camera on, he's like, there you go. He wants love.
Yep. Oh, such a precious little thing.
You're right, dude. All right. Come on. Mommy's going to do her video. Get down. Down. He's up here and it's driving you crazy. I know. No. Stop. Okay. Yeah.
That's okay. I don't mind.
He's going to want to be in my lap too because the cat's up here. They
Right.
it's so weird, dude. They have like the weirdest relationship. Like he will literally bite the back of her neck, not to like be mean, but like
Right.
yes, Miss Lisa is actually the one I got him from. Where is she at? I can't click on the thing because he's like in the way. Hey, Boone, get down. Get down. There you go. No. Lay down. Lay down. Yep, that's it. Yeah, he's freaking huge, by the way. He's huge. We named him Sven because the Frozen movie, have you ever seen the
Right.
Frozen movie?
I
So
have.
there's a reindeer on there, and when Miss Lisa brought him, he looked like a shabby looking dog because she took the picture like down like this, and then she got to the door with him, and he's only one. He just turned one in April. So
Oh wow.
yeah, he's massive. But yes, him, and you gotta love hair. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mine's supposed to be hypoallergenic, but I don't think they sold me on that one too well.
yeah, no, dude, come on, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. It's okay. Yeah, it's my voice, definitely. He is definitely he is my baby. He protects
Right.
the family, so he's a good dog. He's just very, he's a labradoodle, so he
Oh,
has
okay. Yeah.
and full poodle mix. So
Right.
he's rambunctious, very much so. And
I think it's because he thinks you're talking to somebody and he wants all the attention. So
well, yeah, probably. He hears your voice. He doesn't like people inside the house. I can say that.
okay.
Very, I'm gonna hump you until you leave kind of guy.
My little sheep who humps my wife because my wife gets too close to me. She'll hump her until she gets away.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to be fixed, but I really want him to. I know this sounds weird, but I want him to have some action before he
Yeah.
gets fixed. No, I don't want to do that to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. So yeah, no.
Enjoy it one time, my guy. Enjoy it one time.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be gross, but I'm serious. Like, who would want that? I mean,
I definitely wouldn't. That's for sure.
so, you gotta think about the guy's feelings. I mean, so what do you have going on there for music? Do you have anything set up yet, or are you looking for?
Actually, I'm putting another band together. I have a guitar player and a drummer. I'm looking for a bass player, which seems to be the hot commodity around Virginia, Tennessee area.
Right.
But I do have a couple shows booked already. One's called the Mountain Bar over in Bristol, Tennessee, right next to the racetrack in Tennessee.
Right.
The Bristol Baby, big thing they have here for all the NASCAR fans.
Yeah.
And then down in Florida, I'm still good friends with the TV show I had in Florida. I had a show called the Night Cafe Night Train on Brooklyn Cafe Show on Facebook.
Okay.
And the tech and all the kids there are actually making and producing a music video for my single Only One Woman. So we got a music video coming out shortly, probably in a few months after they get done.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
and I'm sitting, I've written about 3 new songs. I got to go. I record in Nashville at Hilltop Recording Studios in Hendersonville. The guy is named Buddy Hyatt, who was in the band Toto in the 80s.
Right.
He's the guy that runs it. One of the number one guitar players in Nashville, Brett Mason, who has 15 ACM awards, records on all my songs. And then we have a whole bunch of studio musicians who has performed for everybody in the business. So it's really exciting to go in and actually record with these guys and watch them do their magic and take one of your songs and actually finish it within 15 minutes of just looking at the number system they have in Nashville. So that's what we got going on right now. I'm still looking for a bass player. I might get like a fill-in to just get a couple shows in. We're going to be doing originals, and we're going to be doing some covers and just doing everything danceable for the crowd to get the people's butts moving, so
Right.
the bar owner can sell some beer.
Well, when you get your originals done, send them over to me, and then I'll put them on
Yeah, sure.
on the morning show. Good morning, Miss Tina. What did you say, Lisa? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, Lisa said that's awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I can't see the bottom screen, so it's, but
It's
yeah,
I'm having
we
to
have
do this number, so you know.
yeah, we have one song. It's called "I Don't Have to Like You, But I Love You." It's got 500,000 streams on it right now. All my music is on Spotify and every digital media source, so they can look up CC Clevenger on all digital media and find my music. There's 3 singles on there right now.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna put you on my Spotify. I have quite a bit on there, but
Hey,
I love it.
that's great. Thank you so much. And yeah, I need all the followers I can get. I just see Facebook is. I got hacked like 6 months ago, and I
Mhm.
lost 30,000 on people on my artist page, and I had to restart and start all over again. It sucks so bad to lose that many people.
So I have you on here, and I'm following you.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah.
I also have Freedom Hymn. Who's anybody? I'm a big supporter of our military men and women who serve and fight for our freedoms.
Yes.
And Freedom Hymn is a big thank you to all the military men and women, past, present, and future. Because to me, they're my heroes. They're defending me so I can get on stage and act like a fool and have fun
Absolutely.
and drink some Fireball and get warmed up for the show. And
Have you heard of our vet event that we're doing at Leo's?
no, I haven't.
So we are actually putting together don't forget to put your gigs. Yes, we do have a post for Miss Holly too as well. So if you want to add, like, he's in Tennessee right now, but if you want to add anything towards down here, the around Winter Haven neighbors is at events for her.
Okay, great.
The I'll just leave that up here for a minute. Sven, come here. So we're having Independence Day honoring benefit.
Okay.
Let me just hold on just a minute, dude. There's cats outside fighting, and he's getting like super rambunctious because it's a cool thing to do.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, we're definitely willing to travel anywhere to do some shows. I'm actually looking forward to doing a military base tour
yeah.
to honor and thank all of our military men and women. And hopefully we can get that together within the middle of this year coming up.
Dude, that would be hot. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Okay, so here it is. I don't know if you can see this weight trailer. But we're having a Independence Day honoring benefit with the dudes Get Out of Nashville, the Curse of Three, Crowview, and Joe's Garage Band. Joe's Garage Band will be opening. I've got a couple other invites out to some country artists because it is going to be a mixed event with
Right.
country in the morning or more towards like the beginning, and then hard rock to metal towards the end.
Right.
Reasoning being is because the crowd wise, the people that will be there during the from 6 to later, they're not more so towards the heavy metal. So I want to give the younger crowd the chance to be in on that.
Absolutely.
And so it's really going to be an awesome event. I've got, I can't throw, names down at the point in time, but I do have a couple invites out to some really good guys that are helping me out with the whole vet thing. We are going to be sponsoring 2 vets that we have to nominate. Basically what we're trying to do is take care of a mortgage payment or something towards that nature. I know that we're going to donate a guitar to one of the guys and, have everybody sign it. Either that or we'll auction that off. So then that would go towards their, their donation towards as well. It's going to be $15 at the door. So, there's shit ton of great bands coming out. The guys are very close to the subject. Most of the bands that are joining in either were in the military, have a really close tie to the military, have military PTSD themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just a way and an avenue for all the military people to come together and support ones that are actually in great need. And I know that brothership in that area is it's a very strong bond, and it's very important to men in general. And I'm not gonna go on that subject, but we'll just go there, okay? Because men deal with things in different ways, and it's nice to have that brotherhood there to honor and sponsor each
Right.
other. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I wanted to do it on a day to where it was kind of overlooked. You know what I mean? I didn't want it to be an original day. So July 4th is greatly overlooked. People think it's just about fireworks and seeing the best show, but in reality they forget what it's really about. And
Absolutely.
so that's why we chose July 4th. And plus, a really good friend of mine is, twice retired from the Marine Corps. And it was, we kind of discussed it and was like, yeah, that'd be a great day. And, yeah.
It sounds really great. It sounds fun.
It's going to be a good time. We have the Easter Bunny Beatdown, too. I was telling you about that. That one is a battle of the bands. So we're featuring Chasing Supernovas out of Nebraska. In order to get them to Florida, we needed to put on an event for them. So then that way, hold on one second. We got comments over here too. But we wanted to put an event together. So then that way we could, help them get down here. Plus, if you guys do know, we do have a Cash App tag. So if
Right.
$5, $2, whatever the hell you can do, it's the $ LA Sky 329 at Cash App. So I'll leave that up for just a minute. So then that way, if you guys want or need to use it, please do, because they could use all the help that they could get getting down here. We do have Regina, which is a good friend of mine. She's our travel agent for Osment Entertainment. She has literally put every fourth of discount donation we could possibly give them to get down here. And so our trip literally went from a really great amount to a very low grade amount. And it was amazing that she was able to get it that low. So if anything, just help us out with that in sponsoring Lindsay and Kyle and the rest of their guys with Chasing Supernovas. Yeah, let's see what's okay. Regina said, thank you for all your support with the military. I got you on Spotify with Chasing Supernovas.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Paul said, have you ever played with Kendall Tucker or Rick Led?
No, I have not.
And Regina said, anytime, any little bit will help. I'm trying. Yeah. So Regina is our travel agent. She's with Gina's Getaways LLC. So if you have a chance, go check her out.
Oh, sure.
She is an amazing travel agent, and she is just the most bubbliest person you will ever meet in your life. Even when she's mad, she's still happy. It's weird.
I know a few people like that, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. The character off of the Powerpuff Girls, Bubbles, like, even when she's mad, she's happy. She's just
Right.
like all bubbly,
That's the most dangerous people right there, because you never know if they're really mad or not.
That part. I tell her
Yep.
all the time. Yeah. She has more than she knows. She does. Well, I know that you have to. Is there anything else that you would like to hit on while you're on here?
I just, I need to get some followers. Like I said, I got hacked and I lost 30,000 fans off my artist page on Facebook. It's all nowadays. I'm old school. I'm an old guy. And back then we were handing out CDs and we were handing out mixtapes and things like that for people to listen to us. Now it's all about streams and stuff that I'm too old to understand mostly. So it's a lot of I need followers on Spotify and I need followers on YouTube, and because that's how a lot of people are booking bands now, which is, I wish we could go back to just handing out CDs because I used to hand out tons of them. The live experience for me, I'm a lot better live than I am on recording
Yeah.
because you can see the energy and you can see the passion that I have for music. Music is, like I said, one of my taglines is music is my life and life is my music. And baby, that's just who I am. And that's to what I relay on stage, even though, I might be a big guy, but I'll get out there and break dance and just get with the crowd and dance with them and just give them. I put on 100%, 110% show every time I get on stage, whether it's one person or 1,000. And I really want people to experience that. So the more shows that we can get, then, we're going to be going down to Nashville. I have a couple offers down there, Bristol, Tennessee, Knoxville, some Virginia, I could come back down to Florida to Boca Raton and things because I have connections down that way. But the more we get out, the more I can get my music out and people share it, the more shows we can get right now.
That's right. I think we should boycott and just start doing CDs again.
You and me both, because I used to burn the crap out of CDs all the time.
Listen,
So.
I think so. I mean, I think, a collection would be nice. I do have a CD player still. I
used to in my truck, but since my wife got us a new truck, and now it's all about connecting your USB cable, and it's craziness.
Do they still sell them in Walmart? That's the question.
They did. Actually, I saw a Walkman. And one of the spots down in Florida, they're still selling a Walkman. So I'm like, where the hell do you get a tape at nowadays?
I mean, I guess you could get them off of,
eBay or something like that, I guess.
Yeah. So I went out and seen Ascending Radius and got my first CD in probably, I don't know, 10 years maybe.
And I still have 200-300 CDs of my album. Long Time Coming, that has all my stuff on it, and I'd still at the shows they still buy them. I guess for novelty. I guess I don't know, unless you come here to Virginia where a lot of people still have 8 tracks and they have Walkmans and CD cassettes. You walk into a store and there's preaching CD cassettes there,
right?
And, they still have them up in the mountains. So I mean that's fine.
I have a payphone in my kitchen, so it's a rotary one, where and I got it actually it's off Amazon, but it's an antique one to where
right.
Money, you can kind of unlock the little thing. I love stuff like that. I've got a grandfather clock. I've got all kinds of old stuff that was passed down from family members and stuff. So.
My dad's a pack rat, so I have albums. I have 45s at the wazoo, and they're still in the plastic. There's a Beethoven album still in the plastic. I have Alabama's Mountain Music that's still in the plastic. I mean, these things are probably worth a lot of money. Even the Beatles' White Album I have the Beatles' White Album. So, I mean,
I'll have to look for a cassette player for you, Regina. She says I still have some cassettes looking for a player.
There you go.
Yeah. So the Walkman.
It's weird because I used to break those things all the time because they were so just that drop them one time you're pretty much done. So
yeah, now they're an antique item.
Yeah. But I do like to give a shout out to the community center that I work for. I'm working for Meals on Wheels right now, feeding people that don't have the means to eat.
Dude, that's
and we serve 64 families on Monday. We have 70 here on tomorrow, and we're here to prep today. And it's a really good organization. I mean, if you guys, if anybody wants to donate to something like that, Meals on Wheels feeds everybody who just doesn't have the means to get out and buy their own food. And we try the hardest we can to get these people food. They get 2 meals every single time, a cold meal and a hot meal, a dessert. So it's a really good organization. Pets for Vets is another one that I support.
Yes.
And everything off of the Freedom Hymn song, every cent I donate straight to Pets for Vets. I don't make a thing off of it. So, and
I
it's,
have an email out to them. I actually talked to them on the phone the other
Yeah.
day to kind of help us out with the, the vet event over here.
Yeah.
Not just kind of information or like a spokesperson to come out. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're still waiting on that confirmation for that too as well. So
Yeah, it's a great organization. All my family except for I was the only one that wasn't allowed to go into the military because of health reasons.
right.
And it's I do the best I can, and the best that I can do is entertain and get on stage and thank them 100,000 times while I'm on stage. So it's just everybody listening to this show. If you're a veteran, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much you're worth to me. You're worth more than words can say, and I thank you for your service.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The when I was in high school, I was in a Marine Corps base, JROTC. And, military people, when I first say that, they laugh at me, and it's kind of cute. It's funny. But a lot of my buddies in high school that I spent those 4 years with did go to the military, and they were
Right.
really good friends of mine. I was not the popular chick. I was more like, the tomboy. I liked
Right.
weightlifting. I liked, sports. And, I grew up in a very strict, well, no, I wouldn't say strict, but a very tight knit Christian family. So yeah, I never wanted to get into trouble in high school until like almost my senior year. So
Yeah.
the first 4 years, I grew really close with those guys, and they just, when they got home, they just never came back the same boys
No.
that
Yeah,
I
they're not the same. No.
know. And I know that they're not the same. And being their friend and being able to comfort them, and it's, and I'm a little gubble guppy myself, so my level of feeling automatically drops on their level of feeling. But
Right.
the understanding is still not there, so it's still a little bit of a balance. But I love it, and I wish I could do more for them. And military men from that era, from when I was growing up, those, I mean, I know that past military men have all their PTSD issues, but these boys were 16 years old and seen our twin towers go up, and then
Yeah.
they went over there with that dare that I'm gonna, what I mean, and
Right.
lost 30 brothers along the way, you know what I mean. So like it's an understanding that is very strong. And I think that military men or military people in general are well underlooked, and they should have a hell of a lot more than what they do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I want to do this military tour. Just go to the bases and put on some shows. And I'm not gonna. I would do it for free in a heartbeat. I mean, it takes a lot to travel.
Right.
So I mean, just driving from, I guess, Boynton Beach to move back home to, Tennessee was 13-hour drive, and that was a couple $100 in gas or whatever. And if it was up to me, I would do it for free and just pay the guys who are playing for me.
Right.
So it's just tough around. The music business is tough anyway, because if you don't have a certain look, or if you don't know somebody, you're pretty much just doing it. You're struggling every day. I hear all the time, I don't have the look. I don't have I'm not eye candy for whoever,
Screw them people. It's
I know.
everybody has their own flaw. And I know some amazing artists that would rather a different meat suit. Let's just say it that way. I mean, everybody's designed the way they were supposed to be designed. And but that's not the there's a lot more deeper than just looks. And I mean, people make fun of me because I have dreads. I don't give a shit. No, I
I know.
have dreads anyway.
Right.
So
I personally, I think it's time for the big guy to come back and the big era. So I mean, look at John Popper from the Blues Travelers. Look at, I mean, my man Jelly Roll's out there doing it, representing.
that's
So I mean, I think it's time for the big guy to come out, and and we got the power. I call myself the modern day Meatloaf because I'm big like Meatloaf back in the '70s. I
right.
got the power, I've got the passion, and I just go out there and I sweat my butt off and just put on a show for everybody.
Well, dude, I mean, with the right connections, you can make that happen. Just,
Yeah,
and you could tag me in anything you do, for
I,
with that vet stuff. I mean, I've
yeah,
got a lot of people on my Facebook that would be more than willing to help. I know that for a fact. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
anything that you need with that, my avenue is your avenue.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. And, there's a really good guy that I know that you could kind of contact on that nature. What's calling your eye candy, an amazing artist.
It's my wife.
There you go. See?
I got to give her props. We moved back home and she just had neck surgery. They just removed her C5 and C6 and fused it together, and she's recovering in bed right now. And
Oh,
I love her a lot. Since she's watching, thank you, Colleen. I love you, baby. And she's hurting. She's in pain, and then she went through an ordeal, and she's just hurting really bad. So she's a strong, strong woman. She's stronger than I'll ever be, and I appreciate her so much for being my rock.
oh yeah, dude. That's awesome. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Colleen, that you had to have surgery. I hope you get feeling better soon. That's neck issues are no joke. And
It's bad. I always said that my worst ever pain ever was a tooth pain. If you ever have tooth issues, oh my God, it hurts so bad. You can't eat. You can't. But she's going through what she's went through and what she went through in the hospital with people like broke off a line in her arm and left a needle hanging in her arm when I got in there and hooked her up to a oxygen tube that was 2 feet too short and her neck was jacked up when I walked in the room. It was hard to see. So it's
I'm glad that she's at least at home and feeling a
yeah.
little better. And yes, the joy of music does outweigh the money. Absolutely, that you gotta just love to play. The I had 5 discs in my neck replaced and 2 were cut. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Oh yeah, I can't. No, I don't know. That is a pain that I don't wish on anybody. I mean, I've had 3 children, but that's a different kind of pain. But the neck is no joke. I don't do well with neck pain, especially even just a kinked neck. I'm like, ah. So. And then Paul said, behind every good man is a better woman. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. I don't know. I think you might be frozen. You think so? Are you there? No, he disconnected. Okay, so we'll wait and see if he comes back. Not supposed to. I'm a daredevil. You absolutely are. But hey, then what kind of life would that be if we didn't have any fun? So I think that Clevenger actually got disconnected for some reason. We'll see if he comes back in. But I do want to go over just a couple more things. We are looking for a couple more bands to join our Battle of the Bands, the Easter Bunny Beatdown on April 29th at Leo's Live in Lakeland, Florida. We do have quite a few bands joined already. Registration will be at Leo's at 4:00. All bands must be there by 4. It is a blind draw. Reasoning being as we want everybody's support, all artists to hang out. So we will put your name in a bucket and pick it, and then you will go on stage. It will be 40-minute sets with 20-minute exchange. We will have Caroline X out there helping us host the event, so that will be awesome. We have quite a few judges too as well, so that's going to be a really good event. I'm so excited for this. And then he's back. Hold on one second. Let me see. All right. There you go. I got you.
Sorry,
It's
sorry about that.
it's all right. You like went out real quick, but did you get a phone call? Is that what happened?
No, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. I just think it's the Wi-Fi here around this area.
Oh,
Where-
sometimes when some people get a phone call, it drops too as well.
No, I put it on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any phone calls or anything while I'm doing things like this.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I just music is the great equalizer. I think everybody has something they like to listen to that relaxes them. I listen to be honest with you, I used to be in theater. I used to perform plays. I've done theater, Fiddler on the Roof. I've done Phantom, Les Mis, and just listening to that, or even popping on some old Bob Ross and watching him paint, listening to him talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just relaxes to me. So, but my wife and I have different music tastes. She likes the new country out. I'm an outlaw guy. I like the old school Waylon and Hank and George Jones and Conway Twitty. So
I love all of them. I grew up on all of them. And that, I can sit in on any atmosphere with that kind of stuff playing.
right,
My go-to, like when I'm having normally I only go to music when I have a really rough day. Like if I'm I love music in general. Like if I'm out, but if my music that I listen to, it like I like hard rock chicks, like Flyleaf, In This Moment,
love Maria Brink. Yeah,
I'm this is gonna sound so weird. I'm a screamer when I'm mad, right? So playing that kind of music and rocking out and just screaming at the top of my lungs, it's very therapeutic for me. And I, as a kid, I was always made to handle stuff myself. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, but I grew up. That's not any kind of knock at my mom whatsoever. My mom had 4 kids. She was a single mom, and most of the time you just had to figure it the fuck out. So, you learn to be, so now I'm learning that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out and say, I don't understand this, before I didn't. So it built up a lot of energy and a lot of, negativeness inside me. So
Right.
that kind of music is I like to go into mosh pits. I like crowd surfing. I like all that stuff. I am that girl.
yeah, that's awesome.
I just got into the metal part of everything. I did I've listened to In This Moment, and but she is not really, hardcore metal. So I just got into listening to the metal and it's all in the words, dude. Like it's
Right.
literally and the passion that they have with it and the vocal exchange, how they can go from one extreme to the other it's phenomenal to me, and it intrigues me. And even though it's not my kind of music or like something that I would listen to in the car, or when I'm having a bad day, or say actually I probably would listen to it in the car, because I love Get Out of Nashville, that the one that we were playing during the break. Like his is like me and my kids walk around screaming this. It's
That was really interesting. I mean, I've listened to Lamb of God, and I've listened to Slayer, and I think Corey Taylor is probably one of the most talented men of all time.
yeah.
But I love In This Moment. I love Hailstorm.
Yes.
I love listening. I love hearing rocker chicks, man. I think they put more passion into it than most of the guys do.
Yeah.
But I've always been a Kiss fan. You know, I've got Kiss tattoos on me. I've always been a Skinner fan. I love Volbeat. I went and seen them twice with Five Finger Death Punch and Hell Yeah when Vinnie
Oh,
Paul was still alive.
I like Five Finger Death Punch. They're like
Yeah.
the Wrong Side of Heaven was like
Oh
a
yeah.
big
Yeah.
song changer for in a personal, aspect in my life. So yeah, I love that song.
So I mean, I was fortunate to go to Knoxville, Tennessee when it was Hell Yeah, Volbeat, and Five Finger Death Punch all on the same card, which was awesome.
If we could share this
Um,
video with Five Finger Death Punch, can you please come to my vet event?
yeah, absolutely, please. I mean,
Please.
he's before Ivan retires because he's retiring after this tour.
Man,
So,
that's
but I would love to come to your event as well too, just to hang out and say hi and maybe we can make that happen.
yeah, 4th of July, man. The 4th of July. We're going to do it on the 4th of July, and we're going to start off at 6. We'll be a little bit early to set up. So if you're interested, my number is all over Facebook. If you don't have it, give me a call. Let me see.
Okay.
But yeah, anything helps, anybody that can help, please show up and do help. We have an amazing team. We have Paul Bryan with Gnome Productions. He comes out and literally, he's an awesome dude. He comes out and gets footage of normally every one of our events, including our interviews. So then that way he can provide videos for the artists to promote their self, because we like
Right.
to give avenues for people to be able to promote their self for free, since it's so hard. And Regina said she can make that happen. She is our travel agent, so if you contact her, she can kind of give you some really great deals and stuff like that.
Great. That sounds great.
We have she has her hands on some really good hotel deals, and the cheapest price is going to be her price, I promise you that. And so,
Well, we could probably stay with a few friends down there too, since we lived there for a couple of years.
well, anything, just hit her up, and she's at Gina's Getaways LLC, and
Okay.
any kind of travel plans, even if you just need an ear to figure out what the price is or what it might cost you. You know what I mean?
Sweet. That'd be awesome.
I know that we have, I don't know if she has certificates still yet or not, but she tries to normally give some for, like, at our events, she'll give out like a free vacay, like 3-day, 2-night stay in any hotel up to your choice of 400 locations. So it's pretty awesome. Then we have Barbarazzi photos. They come out and like take pictures of our artist and
Nice.
all kinds of stuff. So then that way we try to create avenues to where the artists can leave with material if they don't have it available to them to promote them. Getting someone out to get a really good record of you, and being able to turn that if the event's a dud, at least you could turn that event, the sound, into like an MP3 and go forth that way too as well. So we kind of try to help out as much as possible in any way we can to promote. And we all started doing this just because we love music and we love the gathering of people and bringing people together for the community. And in Polk County, we try to at least, get everybody seen. Everybody deserves a chance on stage. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Yeah. Being on stage, people don't realize it's probably better than any drug that you can do. Is the adrenaline and the passion when you get on stage and see crowds and just see them having fun, enjoying what you do. That's the biggest high I've ever had. And it's addictive.
yeah.
So you just want to get on there, and I just want to play all the time. My wife will tell you I'm miserable when I'm off stage. But I'm waiting to get back on stage again so I can get that feeling again.
Yeah. Well, it is. And that, at our interviews, we have Danielle Kimbrell. He's that Will Kimbrell and Danielle Kimbrell are awesome people. They come out normally and support most of everything that I do. His wife is a oh my gosh, I messed it up. Permaculturalist. Listen, you don't know how many times I've done that. That's but it's an organic gardener. So she's more in tune towards like the health kind of stuff. What's healthy for you, keeping away like negative energy. At our last event, she gave me like some like frankincense and myrrh. It's
Nice.
and so like, and then I have a little, it's like in a little tote bag now because I burn it like every day. But these are little coals inside, and like you light them on fire, and then you put the frankincense and myrrh on top, and it's supposed to like purify, the your surroundings.
Yeah.
They're very awesome people. Miss Diane Everett, she actually wrote these two books. One is on poetry. Actually, they're both on poetry. But she is a very amazing person, spiritually, and just an all around good energy person to be around. We're actually trying to put an event together for her. And me and Jennifer from Ascending Radius. Jennifer, sorry, my kitty cat is apparently. Jennifer from Ascending Radius works at a location, and Diane makes drums. So from animal hide. So it's like the old fashioned drum that Indians used to make. And so we're going to try to put a drum circle event together where so you guys can come out and buy one of her drums, and we can kind of throw that. I'm still no dates, no nothing yet. We still haven't confirmed with we're still working on the venue, and with Miss Diane, we still have to go through all these ideas with the ladies too as well. But that is, something that if you guys, Diane Everett, if you can check her out, she's amazing. She is on Facebook, although she is more towards, banning technologies. Most people who are at peace and very spiritual, they don't like, that kind of stuff. So it's,
Right.
I agree to a certain level, but then again, I want to be able to reach out to people and help them. So unfortunately we have to keep it.
Yeah. I mean, it's me, myself, I use Facebook to advertise, but it's the devil usually. So.
Well, the whole point of going into that whole spiel about them ladies is, we have a project with our interviews that's called Body, Mind, and Soul. And it's supposed to help the artists, transfer their energy from on stage to off stage, and not. So that is what our goal is. And our main purpose is to be able to give them something, and that's why she brought the frankincense and myrrh. It's just to be able to give them something to make them know that there's more to them than just that energy. And transferring it is because it can become like an addiction, and addiction in any kind of way, shape, or form should be, looked at and taken care of. Love being on stage, love playing, but there are people that get on stage to release that because they build it up, so learning how to release it and not build it up, and just being your all around at peace self. And then that makes you play even better. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. I mean, I'm one of those guys that just feed on it and have to have it. So.
Yeah. Well, I know everybody normally does. I love being on stage, and the mic is addicting.
Yeah. Exactly. The mic, and just, when the crowd gets to know your music and they sing it to you, and, I had one song to re-record it, and it's been like 4 wedding songs for wedding people. And I've actually performed a wedding at our show and sang that song after. So, I mean, it gets addictive when people get to liking you and knowing your things.
Yeah. Well, I know you have to get going to work because you got to be in there in just a few minutes. So,
yes, ma'am.
I want to thank you so very much for coming on and chatting with us this morning.
I really appreciate it. It was a great pleasure, and I had a great time. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue just a few announcements. So tonight is our first night chat with Miss Laura Brimmer. She is with Black Satin and a school teacher. So we are trying to mix in some night chats so we can kind of accommodate more of our artists that aren't available in the morning. So if you guys could, make sure you go to Osment's 121 at YouTube and check that out. So we will be live again tonight at 6:00. If you guys know anything or any bands that would like to join the Easter Bunny Beatdown, please send them my way and have them call me on my number. Let's see if I can put this up for you guys right here. I can't really even find it. No, I guess not. Just have them contact me via Facebook or, my number 329-3009-863 area code. Anywho, so here it is. There you go. I guess it's on the screen. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will be live again tonight at 6:00. Love your faces. Thank you so much for supporting and continuing to watch. Y'all have a good day. We are going to continue the live music. So if you guys want to stay and watch 30 minutes of original music, we will play the music from the beginning of the show again at the end and do some advertisements.
Life, a real
so bad. I wanna treat you so good. I wanna make you feel only a real man could. Wanna sweep you off your feet. Wanna take you by the head. And when I get you alone, I wanna love you like a Renaissance man. Time goes by so fast, so let's take it real slow. Honey, lock the door, turn the light down low, loosen up that rope, hold me just as tight as you can. And when I get you alone, I wanna love you like a Renaissance man. All day long, you've been on my mind. I'm like a moth drawn to a flame. Venus and Mars, got nothing on us. I can't even recall my own name. We're a 1 and a 5, it's a life path thing. People just don't understand. But when I get you home and we're all alone, I wanna love you like a Renaissance man. All day long, you've been on my mind. I'm like a moth drawn to a flame. Venus and Mars, they got nothing on us. Hell, I can't even recall my own name. We're a 1 and a 5, it's a life path thing. People just don't understand. But when I get you home and we're all alone, I'm gonna love you like a Renaissance man. Renaissance man, love you like a Renaissance man. When I get you home and we're all alone, I'm gonna love you like a Renaissance man.
Go again.
Da 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 da.
Just don't get it, never understand.
it's supposed to go a little something like.
You just don't get it, no, you just don't get it. We shout to the sky, swallow, choke, and die. No one will beat us in the air. We shout to the sky, swallow, choke, and die. No one will beat us in the air.
You know what? You seem pretty cool. Boy, was I a fool. Miss Queen, bitch. Moved next door, thinking you were royalty. Shitty notes on my door. Keep it down, bitch. I rock this how I need. You couldn't concentrate. I don't care what you say. This good will pay
quit, just leave me be. But it plays down to the last fucking train. I'm sick of this shit, I'll go live in the world. But I am down to the last message. Last message. What's the suffering, the nation of reality? The death of man is always dead, insanity. Never try to change it. This is the cheap bullshit town as right now. Alienation to the purification. When the emotion to the infiltration. Dreaming, people better to nothing remain. This is a path to the end of our days. The devil with me. Darkness like wind, just leave me be. But it's way down to the last fucking drop. I'm so sick of this shit, I'll go live in the world. But I am down to the last message.
to watch it burn.